All right, guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. So remember they tweeted out Raditz's EZA details like a day earlier than typical. So we're kind of just sitting here chilling, just kind of doing some loose ends. 1 year later, battle motion stuff, and then hot takes. People are enjoying the hot takes. We'll continue them. We got a bunch of stuff dropping in a little bit under 24 hours, like the Raditz EZAs are tonight, which will be cool. And then after the Raditz EZAs drop, we have another little period of not a ton going on until we'll get to part 2 LR. And it does look like there's probably going to be a world tournament, not this weekend, but next weekend, presumably after the part 2 LR. So we'll have part 2 LR somewhere in here, probably, and then world tournament on the weekend. Is my guess. But we'll see. All right, so let's see. We got a take thread. Yep, we did this. We did this. We did this. Here we go. From nobody. Okay. I don't make love. I fuck hard. Chaozu. Not really in character for Chaozu. This is a riot. Okay. Very entertaining. Sure. Let's see what we got. Int LR Zamasu was a good release and overhated. He was definitely very strong, and he had a good kit. So we're talking, July 20th, July 18th, something like that, probably, of 2022, when this guy would have came out. The problem was setups. I mean, that future team, it's not like there was, like, it was, like, the character, like, bro, we're running Vegeta and Trunks. Like, Bond, a parent and child was the setup. Fusion Zamasu didn't really have, like, a great way to be run, that he was, like, very effective. Remember, the best villain characters in the game at the time, too, was, like, Fusion Zamasu, Golden Frieza, and, like, Captain Ginyu. The other thing that those three characters have in common? Nothing. Literally nothing. Right? Like, Zamasu's a big bad boss's character, Frieza's Wicked Bloodline, Ginyu just wants to be on with the Ginyu Force characters. So, good release. He's got good animations, right? And his EZA, I guess, was a little odd as well, in that, like, they set him up. He's pretty good, but he's got a weakness against, like, AoEs and locking. And every fight was full of AoEs and locking. So, it's like, oh, well, I guess he's really not so good. It's like SDR Pan, same thing. SDR Pan had such a ridiculously good kit, but, she was weak to locking and AoEs, and that was every fight. Getting 24 ki with Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku is easy, even in part 1. If you struggle with ki, you suck at Dokkan. It's definitely not a you suck at Dokkan type thing. Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku, what I would say is that Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku, he struggles with ki more than, like, some of the best LRs in, like, recent times have. But I would say this is more of design choice that it seems like Dokkan is going with this year. If you look at a lot of the big characters, so far in 2026, like, key issues, certainly, like, UI and Evolution Blue Vegeta, past their first turn, sometimes they could have a little bit of key issues, depending upon, like, how many dodges UI got or how many hits Evolution Blue Vegeta's taken. The Int Super Saiyan 4s, like, key orbs are a huge, like, problem for the Int Super Saiyan 4s. Daima Goku obviously wants STR key. Daima Vegeta, I would say, is the one that doesn't really struggle. Majin Vegeta and Angel Goku don't, depending upon what the team build is looking like. But, I don't, this is not true. Everyone is not collectively making it up, or not every single person that's saying they have issues with this guy's key sometimes is bad at Dokkan. I get the sentiment, right? Like, listen, Daima Goku, does have key issues at times, but he's also a top 5 level character, right? Like, it's not, like, what it is that people will go, oh my god, I can't get the key for him, and they're crying and crying and crying and crying, but, like, they're ignoring the 130 million attacks that he did the turn before, right? Or the double digits he took from the huge boss super in slot 1 the turn before, right? So it's like, I understand what we're doing here, but it does have key issues at times. If they got their easy in 2022 with the exact same passive, they'd be considered the best in the game. Yeah? Wait, am I... If Vegeta and Trunks got their easy in 2022 with the exact same passive, they will be considered the best in the game? So you're... Am I... Am I understanding this right? Like, you're saying... So if Vegeta and Trunks, their 2025 EZA passive was just put to them in 2022? I guess I'm a little lost on what this point is. I mean, Vegeta and Trunks, remember, are one of the maybe 5 strongest characters ever, or at least top 10, definitely top 10. Back in 2022, EZA has some issues in the short term content. I think they're more useful than Broly, right? But Festival, obviously. You know what's funny about Vegeta and Trunks, dude? Is that I feel like all I see is slander for Vegeta and Trunks. I don't know if there's an EZA character I've ever used more. I think this is the EZA I've probably used the most in Dokkan history, which is what's so funny about that. Because this ability, I mean, it just really... I hesitate to say this, but it makes Festival quite fun. I know people don't like that one. Snow Vegeta's the GOAT. Yeah, I didn't like what they did with this guy's kit, but he just always got the job done. Like, never felt like I was running him, and it's like, oh, damn, I ran this guy, so now we have a game over screen. Like, that wasn't common. He was pretty good. Best sideband unit of Dokkan this year. Hope they make more this year that's good. Well, no. I mean, so 17 was definitely better. But, I mean, Vegeta was pretty good. These characters have been pretty solid for quite a while now, which is good. Golden Frieza plus Gogeta should have been an exchange unit to match the movie. Well, but they are. That is, like, technically that is what they are. Like, here, let me go to, they're like, yeah, one of the right next characters. Like, it is an it is an exchange. That's what it's called. Like, they are an exchange character. No, I think the way they did it with tags is better. Frieza gets beat up and then Gogeta shows up to win. Yeah, that's kind of like, but that's exactly what the character is, right? Like, Frieza gets all these hits, builds up defense, can do a lot of damage. Like, that's exactly what they did with the character. Tags, people have this weird thing with tags. I don't know. It's like, they just, 1 + 1 = 2? No, 1 + 1 = 77. Bro, we understand if this was like the type of character you're talking about, they would have like 3 teams compared to this. It's just straight up, this fixes gameplay issues, right? This makes category missions easier. No, people are going to continue to just, because we have to complain about literally everything. There's valid shit we can complain about, time limited content, but it's like, I saw so many complaints about Vegeta and Nappa being a tag. It's like, guys, it's better for the game if they're a tag. It's just, and Vegeta and Nappa, I don't think any of their animations are like weak or anything. The only real complaint I would have is that this animation doesn't have voice acting. That's really my only complaint with their animation. I think their animations are fine. Tags are good. We want tags for sure. Okay. I mean, yeah, he was good. We looked at one of these just the other day where they were like, yeah, he's the worst dog shit of all time. Definitely not. Definitely not. Yeah, Pikkon, man. Phew. Poor Pikkon. It's just, dude, it is crazy to think about. So, you know, he doesn't have a 220 right now. at this exact moment, only his own team, he even has a 200% leader. Think about this. Every leader skill released in the last 4 years since 200% leads have been a thing, none of them have ever hit this PyCon. Like, what categories is he rocking here? Worthy rival, tournament participant, other warrior, storied figure, savior, mission, execution, battle of wits. It's because they don't use worthy rival enough. That's why. Yeah, look at this. 2019, 2020, that's it. This is a great category, too. And it's helped a lot by... What helps the category, guys? Quick, answer. Tags. Category's fucking insane, isn't it? Because, oh, look, there's Gohan, who's not a worthy rival character. Oh, look, there's Goku. There's Goku, right? Like, you know, these tag characters really, really help quite a bit for categories. Yeah, poor PyCon. Poor PyCon. Yeah, okay, so this is March 12th. Yeah, like right around top 10. I agree. They feel very disappointing to me in terms of the anniversary LREZAs. I think that Dokkan maybe didn't do the best job with them. However, are they still just good? Yes or no? Yes, they're very good. The revivability that they have is still super good. I think one thing that would really help was, I think, like, if they had, so, what's, like, an easy way that I think the character could be just made quite a bit better? This right here, I think if this was bumped to, like, 70%, that would be really nice for this character specifically. I think that would be helpful. So you'd get a turn in base where they could be just like invincible, like one turn invincible. And I mean, that is not a ridiculous ask for Anniversary Dokkan Fest LREZAs. That's not a huge ask, I don't think, at all. That would be massive, right? If they would be able to have way higher damage reduction that first time they're in slot 1. But I do like them. Some people go a little crazy with the hate for them. They're good. But, yeah, like, borderline top 10. Okay, so, Burr Moment is dumb. Nobody. Are they dumb? I don't think so. I mean, they're just having fun. Like, this is a thread where, I mean, they're just having fun. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, no, this is... No. This is the Goku Black guy, isn't it? Am I getting Dokkan members mixed up? Isn't this the guy that really likes Goku Black? Why the fuck is Super Saiyan 4 Goku his profile pic? Isn't this the Goku Black guy? Pretty sure it is. Bro, I'm gonna... I'm gonna be rolling over in bed in, like, I don't know, 17 hours. I'm gonna pull open my phone. I'm gonna look, just do a quick scroll on the Twitter For You tab. And this, this clip, what I'm saying at this exact moment is gonna be right there, greeting me on the For You tab. I don't know what it is, but when I open the For You tab, so often, it's just people posting clips of my own videos. I'm just gonna, on the second, let me just see. I would never do, you can't just do this on a video. Let me see. Okay, yeah, it's difficult to put the For You tab up. I mean, I could. The very first thing is Dokkan, then Dokkan, but then there's a tweet, sucking her boobs while she's licking your balls. So yeah, here's my For You tab currently. So we got LR Tech Broly talking about some Dokkan stuff. I love seeing Dokkan stuff. Got some baseball. I do like my baseball. We got some more Dokkan stuff. Yes, I do believe there will be a world tournament next weekend, like the 18th, 17th, 19th. Yes, I think so. There's just some Resident Evil stuff right here. And then sucking her boobs while she's licking your balls. So no clips from my own videos right there. But, I mean, you never know. You never know. AGL Gogeta has been better than Tech Vegito since GDC. Okay. Just dodge the AoEs. That's a compelling argument. I mean, it's an interesting argument there. I kind of like that. Yeah, okay, but that does highlight it. The Tech Goku is much better than EGL Vegeta. But it's the thing is with Tech Vegito, there's no reward. So like EGL Vegeta sucks. But if you get to EGL Goku or Gogeta, they will help you win fights right now. With Tech Vegito, you get past Tech Goku, and there's no reward there. The Potara Break and Vegito, in a lot of these fights, I don't think do that much. It's like, Vegito is really made to be stacking. Like a lot of the power of Vegito is generated from Goku and Vegeta stacks in base. Whereas like Gogeta has just such a nasty kit, he could get away even in these crazy times, just with how strong his kit is, right? So, yeah, I mean, I would have to agree, but the AoE is a huge problem for Vegeta. Super Saiyan Force will be top 10 post GDC. Okay, we got an interesting pick here. Okay. I mean, it's definitely, this would qualify as safe for work. Vegeta, okay, so right here, Vegeta just took a big blow from Omega Shenron, and Goku's just helping him stand to his feet. Vegeta's a little dazed from the big blow that Omega Shenron gave him, all right? In Super Saiyan Force will be top 10 post GDC. I mean, there's no way to know. I would assume, though, that content, at least until GDC. Remember, well, I don't know about post GDC. Because remember, I mean, that's October. October, November. Remember, GDC is not June and July this year. It's August and September is when GDC is going to be. So, I mean, I would... Damn, so that means September football's back and Dokkan is on fire. Woo! Can't wait. Right now, in Super Saiyan 4s, though, all the content structure, and I've been saying this since the day they came out, is likely to continue to be designed for their strengths. So I think like fights like Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Majin Vegeta, it's what we're going to continue to see. I do think so. I didn't really hate this so much. This fight right here. I don't know. I think a new Festival of Battles will be quite fun. Carnival of Battles, that thing we talked about. I think that would be pretty sick, actually. This was like mini Festival of Battles. Because it was the same setup where there's no challenge until the last phase, right? Like, that's mostly Festival of Battles. There's essentially, at this point, with the powerful characters we have, no challenge up until the Daima phase. Like, it's like only the last 3 phases in Festival even provide any meaningful challenge. But yeah, this is the JP fan meetup one. If you guys recall, though, I've said many times, seems like at least the Dokkan players I can, like, within my eyesight and ear sight, seem to always engage more with the crazy, chaotic, like, Bio Broly, Goku Black and Zamasu, like, Red Zone Fusion Zamasu, those type of fights, which are just like, the fight starts and you're in the shit. Not slow, steady build up to it, right? Okay, Magi Merv is an idiot. Okay. Toku Satsu fan since 2020. November 15th, 2020. I think that was right around when I was reading JJK for the first time. Yeah, because I remember I was watching Toon Rami's stream, and Gotenks and Super Boo were coming out. Oh, that was actually when they fucked up the Pilaf Trove on Global, and so like it for a little bit you could rebuy all the packs again, and that's why like some of these kids like Toon Rami and Gresh and shit, like they have legitimately like 2,000 more box space than me, right? Yeah, I wish, man. Must be nice being a global player. I wish. Physical UI does no damage without crits. To be fair, that's a lot. That is a lot of the game, though. Like, crits are, like, pretty important in a lot of these fights, for sure. Needs to be targeted to build up. Even with being fully built up, only 60%. He never hits. Survive KO is useless. He's ass. Okay. Survive KO. I'm, like, so on board that for most of Dokkan's life cycle, it doesn't really do much. You want to know what's so funny about this? Wait, hold on. Wait. Where is the Dokkan Ultimate Player's Choice Battle? Yeah. Check this out. Okay, so we're coming off the heels of this, right? Into this. If I'm not mistaken, oh no, I think it was this one. It's not the JP one. If I'm not mistaken, don't we win off the Survive KO right here? I think we do. We do. Yeah, look. That shit is not pointless. I'm gonna tell y'all that right now. Here, let's just rewind a little bit. We win this run off of the Survive KO mechanic. Yeah, we do. I have won, so my internet is like, I think it's my internet. Look at this. Do you think this is fun? There we go. Come on. Faster. I don't know how many runs I've won off of this Survive KO mechanic, but it's a lot. I have legitimately won over 10 to 15 challenge runs off of the Survive KO mechanic. It really is brilliantly designed on this UI Goku, because he has 80% chance to dodge before attacking. He could survive one KO hit. And then if he does ZX Super, he has 100% dodge after that, which we just hit. So now he has 100% dodge. And then we're going to get to Tech UI in Slot 2, and he's going to finish it off. Him and Blue Vegeta. And if we would go to the greatest tours as well, there are many... A lot of these runs, we win with like 1 HP, because Trunks, right here, Future Gohan and Trunks. Let's see. Is their own run one of these? Trunks getting hit and dropping us down to 1 HP happened constantly. And then we'd win. No, that run wasn't it. Oh, they would have been here, right? On this one? Because this is... Look, on the winning run, I misclicked. Yeah, they're right there. Okay, is this one? No, it doesn't look like it. That's not one. Okay. Damn it. There's multiple of these we won. Was this one? I think this one, surely. Yeah, so Trunks could take 1 hit. And there it is. Yep, okay. So Trunks does take his 1 hit right here. This kills, obviously. Ignores 100% defense. But we live with the Survive KO mechanic. He dodges the second one, luckily. And then now Ultimate Gohan will finish it off, and we win with 1 HP. We've got a bunch of these, dude. So it's like, Survive KO mechanic ain't that great, but when you're putting it on a character that already has a shit ton of dodge, and then we win with 1 HP. Putting it on a character with shit ton of dodge, it's very strong ability. Those are the 2 characters that come to mind for me. There's another one too, AGL Carnival Goku. Very powerful. We've won many runs with that. Yeah, come on. You can't say Survive KO is useless. I thought everyone loved AGL Carnival Goku. Come on. Nah. Up until recently, I would have agreed. But they've really designed a couple of these characters well, where that shit is very strong. Ari Omega Phase 1 is super duper ass. Yeah, remember. That was bombs. Yeah. Bombs, and he just does 30%. Let's pull it up. But there was bombs all over the field, and he just damaged you 30% at the start of turn. He just did 30% damage turn 1. Well, or every turn, I mean. I can't talk today. Usually my first video that I recorded the day, I'm hot. I'm on fire. Like, I just come out like, 2018 LeBron, usually, the first video of the day. Today, it's not really... I gotta warm up. That's crazy. But yeah, Omega deals, you just take 30% damage every turn. He lowers your ki by 10, and the field is filled with bombs. So yeah, that makes sense with the whole thing of the negative energy around Omega. Yeah. But yeah, I totally understand that fight. Like, yeah, being super ass. It's not fun to load in and, oh, we just took massive damage and none of our characters can super and there's bombs all over the field. Yeah. That's why orb changing can be so powerful, but Geppy has not been loving dropping like easy rainbow orb changers for us, right? Oh, Goma's not that good for longer events. You have to be very careful with how you're using him. So what? Yeah. Goma. Judging by some people, I'm not talking about nobody's take here, but judging by how some people talk about Goma, Goma apparently has now crossed into the territory of a high skill issue character. Because here's what happens: you start the fight off, and Goma's invincible. He's got 99% damage reduction and 70% dodge, basically. It's 73%, right? But you only have, this is only up for 2 turns. So what happens is people just think, oh, Goma's just sitting in slot 1 for a 25 turn fight. And it doesn't work that way. It doesn't. You have to be smart with how you use Goma, right? Like it's, like if you're running him in Super Saiyan, like if I'm going to use him against like Super Saiyan 3 Goku or some shit like that, I'm not thinking about Goma as a slot 1 character against Super Saiyan 3 Goku. I'm just using it for his giant form against Super Saiyan 3 Goku. But that's why I remember it is a team game, right? So Goma will like get rid of, like Super Saiyan 3 Goku double supers. Goma will get rid of 2 supers for us, and then it's up to the other characters on the team to do enough damage in the window Goma provides, right? But I mean, this is true, because what it is Goma like defensively falls off a cliff once he loses this. That's the design. Once you lose that, it's, Goma can get clapped. Because once he gets hit that 3rd time, you know how it goes. Top 3 TURs in any order are Pan, Mini Super Saiyan 4, and Tech Deborah. So obviously this is March 12th. This is before. Let's try and take a look at the last. I need to get a tier list out for Vegeta and Nappa, but. Oh no, hell no. Because, I mean, you're forgetting Int UI Goku. This Int UI Goku erasure is crazy right here. This tweet right here is meant to diss in Super Easy Goku. It has to be. There's no way you don't have Int Super Easy UI in there. Deborah is the best TUR though. And Deborah is like a top 3 character in the game overall or something. He is. Like Deborah is actually like a legendary character. Like the legendary character stat like tag. Deborah is one of those. We could just call it right now. Yeah, dude. Deborah is he's a funny guy. Oh, here we go. EGL Goku. Long event version of Fat Boost, sort of. I get what you're talking about, though. But remember that the Survive KO mechanic. Come on. You can't say it's ass, but love this guy. Hey. Throw him in any team and work as a floater you can rely upon not to die because of the Survive KO mechanic. Nobody. Come on. Come on. Yeah, I mean, I understand the vision saying this. This does to me make sense. Yeah, they definitely could have done better. For the Power Awakening Piccolo EZA. I do think he's still very good though, right? Like we could take him. He would cry. I think the hardest fight in the game is Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Piccolo fucking destroys Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Absolutely obliterates him. Because it's the same thing with Goma. The other thing too though is that Orange Piccolo, I mean his giant form would probably do more damage overall than Goma's would to Super Saiyan 3 Goku with the type advantage. Oh, yeah. Well, especially my Orange Piccolo build. Because my Orange Piccolo, his build right now, is full, like, damage and, like, type attack boost for this Jiren. Right? Like, Orange Piccolo active skill to get past the opening phase of this Jiren was a real treat that I was using. I can understand he should have been better, but like he still has what makes him so good, which is the giant form, the orange Piccolo giant form. Bring back Jiren. I am ready for Jiren to dominate this game once we get to Dragon Ball Super Remake. Until then, I mean, well, Amatsu's still on the team, but Amatsu, Geppy, I want Beerus, I want Hit, I want Golden Frieza, I want Goku Black and Zamasu. That's what I'm looking for once we get to the remake. No, hell no. I don't. No, I don't agree. I don't agree. No one's talked about this. Do I have the fight? I have way too many. We're at the point of the video where I have way too many tabs open. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of Goma. Bro, all these tabs, I don't have the Super Saiyan 3 Goku fight pulled up. God damn it. So no one's talked about this. Gamma 1 to me is one of the more... Like, I'd almost want to say, you know, like disappointing EZAs or whatever. But you get the Super Saiyan 3 Goku at the end. I don't know why it says... If you've seen Goku do the Kamehameha, let me know. Because I've never seen it. And when we look at his scripted actions, he only just does the instant transmission Meteor Crush. It's a melee attack. Gamma 1 has 100% nullifications on those. Now, I guess... so I was going to say Gamma 1 will do very well against that Goku. To be fair, though... If Goku with a crit normal potentially could be scary for this guy. Because this Goku's crit normals are utterly insane. Those crit normals. But no, I don't think that they're disappointing. Definitely not. Well, I mean, you could say Gamma 1, but I mean, I do like that currently the hardest fight in the game right now, Gamma 1 is structured well against. I plan on doing an Android 16 Whis equip video. I gotta start doing those. Because, I mean, it's a long time until we're getting shit. I could cut through some of the malaise here of slow Dokkan with these Whis equip videos. That's what we're gonna do. I do want to do an Android 16 one of those videos, and the Gammas will be very helpful for us in that. Physical Omega's carried by his team needed 3 months worth of releases to be good. No, I mean, he was good right away, but he got helped quite a bit by the console releases. But it's... Physical Omega got treated the way we wished villains were treated for 9 years. Right? Like, so rarely were villains actually given the love. The Wicca Bloodline team in 2022 got that love, right? Like the Cooler team. LR Golden Freeze, LR Metal Cooler, LR Final Form Cooler, shit like that. But most of the time, villains haven't been treated this good, so... We enjoyed what they did with Omega. They could be. They're useful in Dabura's team. Right? For sure. For sure. 16 was not better than Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku just has such a great kit, right? So obviously we're talking about the mini, right? Yeah, I mean... Did I have 16 above him? Maybe I did. I mean, times change. Let me see. 16. 1/8/2026. That's what I've got right there. This is 1/4/2026. We got that. No, 12/6. We have this. Yeah, so I mean, yeah, I never had 16 above Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku. 16 is like, I was using him a little bit in the 1 year later video. I liked what we got from him in here. 16. I want to give him those Whis equips and see how he does. Oh hey, look, it's my beloved. His crit mechanic is stupid for stupid people. If you like it, you're stupid. So I saw the Proton had given the explanation about this. He's a victim of the mechanic. If the mechanic worked the way we all wish it did, so he does 3 attacks, okay? And then next turn you have 50% crit. And then it's like, so like first turn he doesn't crit, but then every turn, as long as he does 3 attacks, he's going to have that crit ability up the rest of the fight. That like sounds great to me. I think that's a great ability for a crit. But unfortunately, that's not how it works. You do 3 attacks, and then it's triggered next turn. And then attacks in the... While this ability is up, he can't, like, charge it up. Like, with the 3 attacks. So it's like the first turn, you do 3 attacks, and activate this for the second turn. And then you can't start charging it up again until his next turn. So it's like, it's every, like, 2 rotations. So let's say Daima Vegeta's on turn 1. We do 3 attacks. On turn 3, he has the crit on. Turn 5, he doesn't have the crit on. But then we could do 3 attacks and have it on for turn 7, right? That's the way that crit ability works. And I guess the reason for this is because of Hirudegarn and dodge characters. I don't want to misquote what Proton was saying, but I believe it's just something along the lines of it's just the way it is like that, because if it wasn't, then Hirudegarn basically would be invincible forever. Like, Hirudegarn does 3 dodges, and then he has 100% dodge forever. Like, he would still be insane, right? So, the way they have it reset like that, I guess it's like, there has to be either they do that and it fucks over Daima Vegeta with the ability, which, I mean, really, they just shouldn't have even given him this, right? Or they do it the way we want it to, and then that makes some of these dodge characters, like this guy, just, you know, the Lord Almighty right here. Because it's like, if so, while Hirudegarn has 100% dodge, you could dodge to get up his next 100% dodge. Would be silly. But, yeah, I mean, yeah, it does suck. It does suck. It's a great ability once it's up, though. Daima Vegeta getting those crits all over. Calyx are worthless, only useful for agenda purposes. Remember, Calyx are a tool. And it's up to the user if they're going to use them for good or evil. With Dokkan Calyx. Yeah, okay, he is the Goku Black guy. Yeah, he is. He is the Goku Black guy. Okay. STR Cell is one of the best units in the game. That's a private server character, and then he's a bum. This was a fun thread. Look, and there's that one of the like LARPing accounts. STR Cell Perfect Form. Iron hates these accounts. Run me on 16 or Omega's team. Use my revive and active and slot 1 me. Well, we have great news, actually. We did do that. It worked out well. Previous turn. This worked out well. Look. We did. We had Cell completely ready to go here, right? He revived. He got his active up. 16 multiple turn support. And Cell's chilling, right? He's chilling. So, I mean, I'm not going to really argue that too much. Not really too sure. That looks like a private server character to me. This was fun. This was a fun thread. Well, chat, let me know what you guys think. We had a good time. Hot takes, always fun.